This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The front page is brought to you by Native Path Antarctic Krill Oil. Visit getnativepath.com/EDEMA for up to 66% off and free shipping while supplies last. Republicans have once again flirted with a big immigration compromise, only to come up short in the end. Ramsey Touchberry and Stephen Dinan report Oklahoma Senator James Lankford thought he could thread the needle and find a sweet spot for a bipartisan deal, but it turned out a middle ground didn't exist. Lankford spent 4 months working chiefly with Connecticut Democratic Senator Christopher Murphy and Arizona Independent Senator Kyrsten Sinema. Their agreement would have created an expulsion authority for when the flow of illegal immigrants topped certain thresholds, expanded the government's deportation powers, and reined in some catch-and-release practices. Experts are grappling with an array of infrastructure burdens and challenges associated with electric vehicles. Susan Ferricchio reports the weight of EVs can cause more damage to roads and bridges, caused by the heavier batteries that power them. Although EVs are considered safe for passengers, they may be more dangerous in crashes with lighter cars and more deadly on impact with bicyclists and pedestrians. The front page is brought to you by Native Path Antarctic Krill Oil. Native Path Antarctic Krill uses only the purest, highest-grade source of omega-3s from the pristine Antarctic Ocean, and its all-natural, keto-approved ingredients are backed up by solid science. You'll be getting the highest-grade source of omega-3s, as well as the total body benefits of enhanced absorption, plus powerful antioxidants with every dose. And you can order with confidence with a 365-day feel-the-difference money-back guarantee. To order Native Path Antarctic Krill Oil, visit getnativepath.com/EDEMA for up to 66% off and free shipping while supplies last. District attorneys in key places around the country are facing heightened scrutiny over their political influences and suspected legal lapses. Valerie Richardson reports former Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby faces up to 40 years in prison for mortgage fraud and perjury related to her purchase of 2 vacation homes in Florida. Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis is fighting efforts to dismiss an election interference indictment against former President Trump over her romantic relationship with Nathan Wade, a lawyer she hired as a special prosecutor. And in California, Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Rice has come under criticism for hiring her boyfriend as a senior program analyst. Officials at a U.S.-based cybersecurity firm said they detected a surge in hacking efforts against Taiwan just before recent elections. Ryan Lovelace reports the cyber attacks were detailed in a report from California-based Trellix. They don't appear to have affected the election's outcome, but could foreshadow the dangers for Americans ahead of the November elections. Taiwan has a strict paper ballot system, but Americans have more ways to vote, which may give attackers a broader range of opportunities to cause issues. And finally, the leaders of South Korea and Japan have been hit by plunging polls and dwindling support. Andrew Salmon reports Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is reeling from a succession of party scandals, while South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol is facing fallout from questions over his wife accepting an expensive handbag from a lobbyist. Both have dangerously low approval ratings, but the South Korean leader looks more vulnerable. Yoon won his presidential election 2 years ago by less than 1%. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in your favorite podcast app. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.